Glacier. We're on Route 2 here, right below Glacier, and we are officially now going to be driving out of the mountains and into the flatlands of Montana, exploring that, something new. I have no idea what to expect, but we're gonna have some fun, and let's hope I can find some fishing too. Let's get on the road, guys. So we're back on the road again. I was itching to get back on the road again and do some more exploring. So, like I say, when I got into that parking lot, it was jam-packed with people. We had a lot of people doing the rafting and some backpackers. There was a lot of stuff going on. At about 7 o'clock, it emptied out. There was nobody. And this morning, the same thing. There was nobody around. Got out, was able to do some nice fishing for a couple hours. We didn't do too great, but we did catch some fish. And we got a lot of fish rising on there. Wasn't bad, but now it's 10:30, 11 o'clock. Oh, it's 11 o'clock right now. Everybody's starting to pile in. The fishermen, everybody. So I think I got out of there in time. Now we're gonna head out of these mountains, head into the flatlands, get through Browning, and see what we can explore and see what we can find. We are in the flatlands of Montana. It is flat. We're on Route 2. So I think all this here is the Blackfeet Indian Reservation. We're heading into Browning right now, and then we're going to continue. Everybody's just so laid back. It's a cool place. Distance off the highway, about 12 miles, so we got this dirt gravel road we got to do for about 12 miles. 0 Day Double IPA from Flathead Lake Brewing Company in Montana. Yes. Oh yeah, it's 8.2 alcohol. Oh yeah. Oh, tastes good. So, we officially left the mountains. It's funny, as soon as I got off that, past those mountains, it is just flat, no trees, no nothing. It's just endless highway straight of just flat nothing. So we drove that for a while and we found this one campsite. It's on a reservoir, so I got water. I'm not sure if I can fish it. It's pretty windy out, and I found this little campsite here. It's a VFW campground. I don't know. So there's a few trees around. I actually found some shade, because basically after around this area here, there's no trees for shade. So, and it's hot, very hot. So I'm just gonna chill out. I'm gonna have this beer, sit in the shade, and relax. Catch you in a bit. So I figured I'd take a little walk, explore this area here. We got the reservoir down there. Let's check it out. Hey everybody, yeah, it's time to get back on the road here. We spent the night here. I mean, it's got a nice reservoir, but the fishing, there's no fishing there. It's just barren water, just not good conditions. So we're itching to get back on the road. We're gonna do about 300 miles. There's another reservoir or a lake. It's a little further down, about 300 miles down, with some free camping. So we're gonna head that way. Enjoy a little journey, relax, enjoy the scenery, which is just flat lands here in Montana. But we'll see what happens. Let's get on the way. Yep, we're back on the road again, exploring. So this campground, free campground, wasn't maintained too well by this lack of funding. A lot of it's caused by Trump and doing all kinds of stuff. So garbage was backed up. Had to use the outhouse this morning. Had to be 1,000 flies in there. Nobody's cleaned in there for a while. It's sad. But we're on our way. Let's see what we can get. Kind of saw this little pavilion here, so I figured I'd stop and just check it out. This little pavilion is infested with birds. What a shame something like that's not maintained. No way. that was an interesting little town. Small, I think it's called Havre, something like that. Tiny little town, laid back. Small town of Dunsan, Eodsan. A couple little stores and everything shut down. Pretty cool. Small town, Saco, something like that. I'll put the name here. Hey everybody, we're at a different campsite. I have no clue where I'm at. I'm in Montana. I think it's Nelson Reservoir. There's a couple of lakes here, roaming around. Found this free campsite. Got a lot of water around. Really no access. Looks like if you have a boat, you can do a lot of fishing. But if you're a shore fisherman, fly fishing, you ain't fishing. But it is hot as hell out here still. Not much shade. I got no shade here. So we're just chilling out, and I think we'll just spend one more night here. And we'll get into North Dakota. Good morning, all my YouTuber friends. We're here in Montana, Flatlands. Woke up this morning and check this sky out. We got some crazy thunderstorms coming in. We're gonna have to batten down. Man, we just packed up in time. God damn, it's raining out. Got some crazy lightning, thundering. This is the time to be traveling. Poplar, Montana. That was real small. Very nice. Been a long day. I got me a stout, and I need it. Pop that open. There we go. Oh, every time I get that. Oh, we've been driving. Got into North Carolina, got into North Dakota. And we've just been driving on flat land. That Route 2 is just so straight. It is flat, no trees. It is nothing. It is just plain boring as boring could be. And we got into North Dakota, same thing, boring as hell. Going around, then we got off and we tried to get to this campsite, and the GPS just took me on some crazy roundabout thing, just screwed everything up. Yeah. So we found this other campsite. Campsites are really hard to find here in North Dakota. This state is not designed for tourists, that's for sure. So found this spot. We're very near the Roosevelt. This is Roosevelt something National Park. Roosevelt? Yeah, National Park here. That's about the only national park I think there is in North Dakota. We're gonna check that out. But we're in the kind of the grasslands of North Dakota. It's kind of the Badlands. It's pretty cool. So we're finally in some valleys here. We got some cool structures. There's some hills. So it's not really flat here. So it's pretty cool. So we found this spot here. We just driving down the road. We saw this little dirt road coming in. We got in here and there's just nothing here. It's, I don't probably, if anything happens to me here, it'll probably be a month before somebody will even drive back here. But it's peaceful and it's nice. So let me show you this area. And I got cactus all over the place. I kind of feel like I'm in the desert. So, also when I left my other campsite, I was in Montana. It was like on this beautiful lake, but there was just, well, it's Missouri River actually, I think, coming out of this lake. I think it's the Nielsen Reservoir. It's huge. So there was couldn't find any place to really go down to the water. It's all boat fishing, it's boat launches. So a little ways down was a boat launch. I thought, maybe in the morning I walk down there with the fly rod and just cast out there. Who knows what I get? Just to be my last hurrah in Montana to do some fishing. And I was ready to do that. I got up in the morning, had my coffee, and this humongous thunderstorm came in. And I think it just followed me because I'm hearing thunder in the background. The sky is getting pretty dark, and if it really rains I could be in the trouble because there's a lot of mud here to get to this spot here. It turns all the mud. I may not be able to get out of here. We'll see what happens. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful morning here in North Dakota. We found this beautiful campsite here. Took a dirt road in. So we are kind of at, this is called here the Little Missouri River Grasslands, something like that. So, but it's beautiful here. We got the Badlands, we got little mountains in the background. It's just beautiful here. So, we're gonna end the vlog here today. We're gonna head into the Roosevelt National Forest, National Park there, and check all that out. It's supposed to be filled with buffaloes. Maybe we'll get some buffalo shots and see what happens there. There's a lot of wildlife, so we'll check that out. So anyway, I'm John, I'm 65. I'm over the hill. We went over a bunch of mountains. Well, kind of mountains. Well, actually no mountains. It's from all the way from Montana. As soon as I got out of the mountains there, drove 5, 6, maybe a lot more than that, 100 miles. There was nothing but flat land and boring. Oh my God, it was so boring, but whatever. So don't forget, never stop listening to rock and roll, never stop walking, And if you're new watching, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, follow me along as I live full-time out of my Jeep Cherokee here, exploring and fly fishing. We'll catch you guys in the park.